Alright, what's up everybody? Let's look at the chocolate bonbon hard mode trial. Is it hard? It's got its points, which is a little bit more difficult, but overall I would not say it's difficult, no. Because we're sliding quite a lot, be careful that you do not miss the plane or any rainbow bears by accident. Not that anyone would do something as stupid as that, but we'll find out, won't we? So we're going to be using the key scissor thingamabobby rift key treasure. Yes, I don't know the name of it. That's what I'm going to call it. It's a bit long, but it works. We're going to be using the hydrangea watering can, and we're going to be using the plane. So the recommended for this is the plane, the rift key, and the... Oh, what's that thing called? The turbo. And now that is the score you see there, 684 as the high score, and that's what I got with that recommended setup. But this one allows us to get nearly 20 million more, and 20 million more is possible if you're getting one of those perfect, absolutely super duper runs, which I didn't quite get. But it was close enough, and I was happy with it, so here it is. So what makes this one harder is the fact that we've got more of the railings. As I said before, the railings overall aren't that difficult. However, I feel like in this one, they're a bit more closer. Some of the slide downs, the drop downs, the jump overs, they're a little bit more close. They're closer than the normal trial, so I would say that makes it a little bit more difficult. Here we actually collected a boost right here, so be careful of that as we come through. You don't want to miss too many jellies. If you're going to be using the turbo, you're going to be boosting through all these bears, and you boost into this health, so do not miss that if you're using a turbo. But if not, you're going to have to collect that health potion very, very easily. Once again, we're going to be sliding whenever possible or just spamming it through. However, there is plenty of spaces to slide, so don't worry. I would say collecting these rainbow bears between the pins is one of the things that makes this one a little bit more difficult, but it is definitely doable without hitting. It just takes a little bit of practice. In fact, I don't think it takes too much practice, because quite a lot of the Champions League and stuff, they have those kind of jumps, so we've probably been able to practice them relatively often. So here, as you can see, not a lot of space right there to slide. However, I'm going to fill the space in anywhere I can. So as you can see, wow, what an idiot. Why didn't I listen to my own advice of don't miss any rainbow bears or planes by occupying your time with sliding? Dummkopf. Absolute idiot. Well, there you go. I've done it so you don't have to. Do not slide. You cannot collect those rainbow bears while in slide, even though it looks low enough for you to do it. You can't. So you can slide and then pop up. That will work. That should work wonderfully well, because you can collect it while just walking, but you cannot collect it while sliding. So once again, we're just going to fill our time with sliding whenever possible. I would say the plane really helps you in this one, and does help to collect some of the jellies, and so we'd have less to worry about. A little brave boy right there from the rift key, he also collects some jellies. Sometimes collects those rainbow bear jellies that are hard to get, but still we're trying to pop into the little gap, so you've got enough jumps to get over all the obstacles overall. So during the rift key, you do have fever time, which makes you immune to damage and stuff like that. It doesn't last too long. I wouldn't rely on it, so to speak, but it's definitely helpful when it does trigger. Remember, Blast and Giant do not apply, so they'll always be carried over to the end. I would say these jumps here, make sure you're doing a delayed two-step jump. Otherwise, oof, there's one of those super close calls again. Otherwise, you will be falling down to the bottom, and you'll be missing rainbow bears and other jellies, and that is not good. But overall, is it difficult? No, it's not. It really isn't. Hydrangea Cookie's hard mode is still the hardest, because it had such a particular technique. It was so accurate, those jumps and everything. You had to be so accurate with those jumps during the hydrangea one, that the Lotus one, the Sour Belt one, this one, they're just not difficult. They're a little bit challenging in places, but they're not difficult. Overall, yeah, as I said, the hangers are probably the most difficult part, but you know, you can easily there's enough time, I reckon. Here, remember to drop down, otherwise, oops, cheeky extra drop right there. Otherwise, you will not be able to make the last skill if you do not collect that health potion. So do not miss that. You have to collect it to get the last skill out. And that is it. That is hard mode done. You do not get any extra. You cannot get any extra of the little mini abilities out right now. You're just gonna have to just wait, and then you're just gonna spam jump. Hopefully you can hit that plane for an extra 850,000, but if not, there's about 700 million. You should quite easily get to 700 million, providing you don't miss too much stuff. Boom. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.